She told me, she said, if you want to get acquainted with me and my son, you'll have to take us to Disneyland. Ain't that a bitch? I went to pick up the next day. Here she got 4 more kids. I said, who kids are them? She said, those are baby kids. I said, where the fuck is baby? Baby went downtown. So why didn't she take her kids with her? Oh, don't worry about it. Baby left $10 to help get him in Disneyland. Ain't that a bitch? Man, it was $200 trying to get them fuckers in Disneyland.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Dutch, the Black Non-Democrat. All right, folks, on today's show, we're going to be taking it way back to when I used to watch Tommy Sotomayor back in 2014, man. To all of my Soto Nation out there, man, what's up, man? And I hope, YouTube allows my man to get back on this platform, because we need him, and rest in peace, Kevin Samuels as well. But he posed a question a long time ago, and I remember this, and I used to put it on my Dutch Talk TV channel as well. It's basically a question for any women out there, you know what I mean? And I've been asking this question for probably the last 8 years, and 98% of the black women that I asked this question to, I seem to get the same answer. Most of the black women I asked this question to was single mothers, but the white women I asked the question to were single mothers as well, but they gave totally different answers. But we're going to explore that. That's the thing. This question is so simple. It is so simple, but they always just seem to not say the right answer. And it's not one of those questions where, any answer is the right answer. No answer is the wrong answer. Yes, it is only one right answer, okay? And the question is this. If you had a son, and your son was 20 years old, and he brought you a picture of a woman with no kids, and a picture of a woman with 3 kids. That's all you know about the woman or these women. And he asks you, I want some advice, Mom. I want to, date one of these women. But that's all you know, is this one has no kids and this one has 3 children. What advice would you give your son? And we all know advice is not, something that you give and the person have to do. They don't have to do it, but it's advice based upon the circumstances, based upon your opinion on said option, right? 98% of the black women that I named, matter of fact, even the women who did not have kids, answered that they would advise their 20-year-old son to date the woman with 3 kids. And the through line on why they chose the woman with 3 kids is because he can get some experience. He needs to learn some responsibility at 20 years old. Now, it's a couple of facts that will happen if he dates the woman with 3 kids. And these are facts. Me and my wife and my kids, we are about to go see Avatar today. This is the day before Christmas. This is Christmas Eve. I'm recording this video. And that movie with 3 children, or my 19-year-old, well, it's going to be 3 adults and 2 children, right? That's going to run me about $100 dealing with the popcorn, the tickets, the sodas, and all this other stuff we gonna bring in the movie theater. Y'all know how black people are, baby. We gonna bring our own stuff in there too. But it's gonna be about $100. So you're gonna advise your son to make financial decisions like that and be hindered financially with this woman with 3 children, instead of advising him to be with this woman with no children. She has no children, and what's almost guaranteed is they're probably going to spend about $30 at the movies, you know. And on top of that, if they break up, the woman with no kids, he can just roll out. He can roll out. She can go her way. He can go his way, and bam. See, when he dates this woman with 3 kids, he is going to get an attachment to these children. And if it doesn't work out, it's going to leave those children. You see, now all of the hope these children had is gone, you know. But the thing is, I myself would not tell my son to, I wouldn't advise him. And he could very well pick the woman with 3 kids, but I would not advise him to pick the woman with 3 kids, basically because of his financial situation. He don't need that in his life. I believe that's too much for a 20-year-old man at that point in time in his life. And all of these black women, they sat up there and said, you know, he's going to get some experience. The thing is, it's not that he's going to get experience. They're not looking at it from that point of view. See, single mothers and women that came from single mothers or sympathize with single mothers, they will tell the son to pick the woman with 3 kids because they can't see outside of themselves. You see what I mean? They know that they are a single mother and they want help. They need help. They want people to pick them. So they look at that situation. They sympathize with that woman with 3 kids and will, you know, basically sacrifice their son, their 20-year-old son, to date this woman with 3 kids. See, white women, I asked this to, and it was 100% white women. No white woman I asked this question to said that they would have their 20-year-old son pick a woman that has 3 children. Even white single mothers, they didn't say that they will have their son pick that. See, in the white community, they look down upon that. That's not something that they praise. That's not something that they put on a pedestal and call their queen. You see what I'm saying? We're the only race that does this, you guys. Put our women who have all of these baby fathers, all of these children, and keep just making bad decisions. We put them on a pedestal. And like I said, my wife that works, that goes to school, that wakes up every morning and take care of breakfast for the children. She do my daughter's hair. She makes sure I'm good. She's upstairs right now getting everything together. And the thing is, she loves life, but at the end of the day, people don't, you know, praise her for being the person that she is. So the thing is, I'm going to ask the question to you guys, and you guys can go ask this question as well to people, and just to see if your results are the same as mine. But women out there and men, if you had a 20-year-old boy, would you have him date the woman with 3 kids or the woman with no kids? That's all I got on today's show. Y'all go down in the comments section, answer that question for me. And if you are, please stay unplugged from false narratives. I'm out, baby. Peace. Y'all be safe and Merry Christmas.